The Indian Express, 15th of February 2024, China's Tibet, also called Xiaokang, comprises occupied frontier defense villages along the Lak. As part of her all-out war against India, China has begun occupying villages in Bhutanese, Nepalese, and Indian-occupied territory. The Chinese have initiated the occupation of several of the nation's Xiaokang model border defense villages situated along the northeastern border with India. China has been constructing villages along the Line of Actual Control, LAC, which divides India and China, since 2019. Before the past few months, these settlements remained unoccupied. Officials informed the Indian Express that certain villages situated along the Lak, in opposition to the Lohit Valley in the Tawang sector of Arunachal Pradesh, are currently inhabited by locals. What are these border defense communities in Xiaokang? For more than 5 years, China has been developing 628 Xiaokang, which are affluent villages along the borders of India and the Tibet Autonomous Region. These have been built along the entire length of the Lak, including the walls of Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh. The structures consist primarily of expansive, double-story buildings. Officials report that construction on most of these intended villages has already been completed. The precise objectives of these villages remain ambiguous. Nevertheless, they have been regarded as dual-use infrastructures capable of functioning for both military and civil functions. Consequently, their design has posed a defense-related concern. The strategic community perceives it as an attempt to assert Chinese sovereignty over specific regions along the Lak. Significantly, for years, the precise magnitude of the Lak has been a matter of dispute between the two nations. India measures its length at 3,488 kilometers, whereas China approximates it at 2,000 kilometers. Has legislation been enacted concerning these villages? Novel legislation about China's land borders was implemented on January 1, 2022. A law for the protection and exploitation of the country's land border areas was enacted in 2021 by the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress of China, which serves as the rubber stamp parliament of China. The law also mandates that the state shall take steps to strengthen border defense, support economic and social development, and facilitate opening up in border areas, enhance public services and infrastructure in such regions, encourage and support the livelihoods and employment of the people residing and working there, and promote coordination between border defense and social and economic development in border areas, according to China's official news agency Xinhua. Thus, this border law encompasses the Initiative for Border Defense Villages. The Vibrant Villages program, which the Indian government unveiled in 2022, aims to transform its border villages into tourist attractions and modern communities with every amenity. The program expands upon the Border Area Development Program, BADP, which the Union Ministry of Home Affairs previously administered. In the initial phase of the initiative, India intends to transform 663 border villages into contemporary communities. A minimum of 17 border villages situated along the China-Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh borders have been chosen for pilot project development. Villages in the Tawang region and the eastern portion of Arunachal Pradesh have been identified, including Zamithang, Tiksing, Shayong Tahoe, Tuding, and Kibathu. What additional infrastructure is China constructing in the northeastern region of India? China has continuously built infrastructure along the Lak, including in the Xiang Valley and the Tawang region of Arunachal Pradesh. This entails the establishment of additional road networks and bridges to enhance connectivity across the passes. Additionally, China has built dwellings and other forms of infrastructure on Bhutanese soil. Furthermore, India has prioritized the development of forward connectivity and improving its border infrastructure by constructing new roads, bridges, and helipads. There has also been an effort to enhance inter-valley connectivity in the northeast and develop alternate routes to the Lak.